Hello and welcome back to Interstellar Incorporated demo video series. In this one we're going to talk about an important anti-micromanagement feature, which is supply routes. Supply routes are an automated way of having your ships go from one planet to another to pick up goods and then to drop them off at another planet. To demonstrate that, I'm actually going to create a trade route here, and the routes button is how we access that. So I'm going to create a new trade route here. So we're in the Series B system, so if I select Series B4, I'm going to add that to my one of my ports of call, and I'm going to add the prime planet to the other end of the trade route. You can have as many planets as you want in a trade route, and you can actually have triangular routes. In this case we're just going to have just two systems, but there's nothing to stop you potentially having planets in another system entirely. But we're just, to keep things simple, we're just going to keep it to these two planets in the system. And we're going to instruct on this trade route, we're going to instruct it to pick up magnesium ore from Series B4, and we're going to drop it off at Series B prime. The reason why you saw the selection that you did was because on this planet we have, just turn it off for a sec, you have a magnesium mine, a number of magnesium mines. So this basically provides a valid endpoint, as it were, for the trade route. Conversely, on the prime end we have a electro smelter which can take magnesium, so that's why it will register magnesium as a valid drop-off on this side. So that would define the trade route. It's a very simple trade route here, but there's nothing to stop you having multiple pickups and drop-offs to provide extra efficiency to keep your ship busy on as many parts of the trade route as possible. So we're going to assign this medium bulker ship here, but before we do that I think we might need to offload. No, it's fine, it's got some coal on it, but it's got plenty of capacity. So we're going to assign the medium bulker here. We need to do that because only the bulker can actually take this type of material, which is an ore. So we do that. Okay, so with that bulk carrier now set on that trade route, it's going to start going on the route between planets. We're actually at a fortuitous time here where the two planets are in opposition, which means that they're closest that they're ever going to be. And this is what's a unique feature of this game, in that basically a trade route is going to, the speed of a trade route is going to depend upon the planetary alignment, which will keep things nice and interesting. So the bulker's on its way. I'm just going to turn off the routes menu now, since we've got that on its way. I'm just going to speed things up a little. So it's going to dock at the Series B terminal, and it should take on the cargo. And there we go, it's taken on the cargo of magnesium. And once it's got as much as it can, since it's probably, if we just check that, it has, yeah, it's emptied out the store of magnesium on the planet. It's probably just filled in a couple since we were messing around there. And we cut back to this system view, send it on its merry way to the prime system. It's going, it's taxiing to the dock, and once it's docked it will then unload the magnesium. There we go. Now, in an earlier video you might have seen me talking about instantaneous or non-instantaneous loading and unloading cargo. This is a trade route, so we can see basically there is a certain finite time it takes to load and unload cargo. If you actually manually unload and unload the cargo with mouse clicks, it does it instantly to reward you for your exclusive attention. Alright, so just to wrap up the talk on supply routes, I've got a final demo here, which is showing with the ship cam supply route that I've set up between two completely different solar systems, where a bulker is supplying iron ore back to the home system. So here we can see the bulker is coming into dock here. It's going to drop off. It's got a cargo of iron ore and it's going to unload it. The UI is not totally perfect yet on this ship cam. It doesn't, but it's near enough. It shows you. I'm just going to speed this up. So now we're going between the two different solar systems. It's going to the other one to pick up the iron ore. It's all fully automated, as you can see. This is where I built an iron ore mine. You can see the iron ore mine here, beavering away. It's going to pick all that. It's going to unload. It's going to load up all that iron ore there. There we go. Back out and then head back out to the through the interstellar void back to the home system. This is where the game, I think, really gets to be fun, where you get to see the fruits of all your labours. And coming back into, there's a little bug here where it doesn't show the ship on this side. I'll have to work on that. But anyway, as you can see, it's a game in development, but we can watch the iron ore. There we go. It's loading all up. It's actually filled now. It's filled the bulk materials lot up. So basically that's it on supply routes. That's the micromanagement in a nutshell, taken care of on your shipping routes. This is the penultimate video, and the very final video on the series I'll be just having a quick talk on research. Thanks again for watching.